Welcome to another class. And this was the best class or a best chapter in the biology, that is evolution. Okay. Evolution. Charles Darwin. Okay. Firstly, we came up the name, a well-known name of Charles Darwin's. Darwin's theory is a prominent one among them, and he gives the Darwin's theory of evolution. According to his theory, evolution is nothing but it is a change over time, is a process by which modern organisms have descended from the ancient organism. A scientific theory is a well supported, testable explanation of phenomena that have occurred in the natural world. And how do you think Darwin came up with his theory? Next, voyage of the HMS Beagle. That is the ship name. Important. This is SMS Beagle. And dates February 12th, 1831. The ship goes around voyage around the world. And captain here is Charles Darwin, and ship name is HMS Beagle. Destination around the world. Findings. What are the findings that Darwin came up with in his voyage? Because he sees the different types of birds which having a same origin, and evidence to propose a revolutionary hypothesis about how life changes over a time. This was the map of where the ship is going. First Australia, then Indian Ocean, Cape of Africa, South Africa, British, Atlantic, and Galapagos Island. This Galapagos island is very important. Okay. Pattern of diversity. Darwin visited Argentina and Australia, which had similar grassland ecosystem. Those grasslands were inhabited by very different animals. Neither Argentina nor Australia was home to the sorts of animals that lived in European grasslands. Okay, he concluded that neither Argentina nor Australia was home to the sorts of animals that live in here. Okay, this is Europe. Next one, Darwin posed a challenging question. Okay, he concluded some questions about why were there no rabbits in Australia despite the presence of habitats that seemed perfect for them. Why were there no kangaroos in England? He questioned himself about there is no kangaroos in England. There are confined to the Australia only. Okay, then he proposed and he collected some fossils, that is collected preserved remains of the ancient organism called fossils, and some of those fossils resembled organisms that were still alive today, fossils, and living or overlooked, completely unlike any creature he had ever seen. As Darwin studied fossils, new questions arose. Why had so many of these species disappeared? How were they related to living species? He questioned himself and he finding some solution. Fossils, he collected this type of fossils. And Galapagos Island, as I told in previous, it is very important because of he concluded some important result, that is smallest and lowest island were hot dry. Okay, the nearly barren Hood Island sparse vegetation. The higher island had greater rainfall and different assortment of plants and animals. Isabella Island has a rich vegetation. Okay, Darwin was fascinated in particular by the land tortoise. Important. It is important. He was very fascinated by land tortoise. Okay, it is nothing. Land tortoise means it is a huge tortoise, and marine iguanas in the Galapagos Island. Giant tortoises varied in predictable ways from one island to another. Galapagos Island is nothing but it is a collection of islands. Okay, and in islands he goes from one island to a different island, and he see that the tortoise and their size are predictable ways from Iceland to another. The shape of tortoise shell could be used to identify which island a particular tortoise inhabited. Okay, the particular island have the shape similar tortoise, and different island have different shape. Here it is nothing joint tortoise. Okay, pinta and variation among tortoise. Then animals found in the Galapagos. What are the animals? Land tortoise is found, and Darwin finches. Important Darwin finches is important. Blue-footed and bovine marine iguanas. Okay, important it is. Next one, Darwin finches is important. Animals, these are animals he found in the Galapagos Island, and it is very important. Okay, finches, Darwin's finches.